information about the coronavirus this morning. Whether you get the virus or not, you will be impacted by it in some way.
Overnight, we dug through multiple sources and we got the latest information that we all need to know. Right now, there are now more than 125,000 confirmed cases worldwide, with more than 4,600 deaths. And here in the States, there are now more than 1,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus in 39 states. More than 30 people, most of them elderly with underlying respiratory conditions, have died. And just yesterday, we were told about the first case of the virus in our area. A woman tested positive in Lancaster County. We'll have much more on her case in about 2 minutes. But that brings the total number of cases in South Carolina now to 10. In North Carolina, there are now 8 cases. The most recent in Wake County, just confirmed last night. And today, the North Carolina Coronavirus Task Force will be discussing the state's plans moving forward.
Now, last night, President Trump made one of the most aggressive actions to stop the virus from spreading. He's cutting off travel from Europe, and that starts tomorrow. So we have Anthony Costura live for us this morning. He's have more on the restrictions for us. Anthony, this is a pretty big move.
Yeah, in the primetime speech last night from the Oval Office, President Trump outlined his plans to combat the coronavirus. As you mentioned, it includes that 30-day travel ban to and from Europe. It takes effect at midnight on Friday, but there are some exceptions to keep in mind here. We know the United Kingdom is not included in the list of prohibited travel, and the restrictions do not apply to Americans or U.S. permanent residents, but those travelers would face mandatory quarantines if they do go. The president also declared insurance providers will waive co-payments for coronavirus tests, and those companies have also agreed to extend coverage to cover treatments. The president says he will take emergency action to provide financial relief for people who get sick, get quarantined, or have to take care of anyone infected. He's also asking the Treasury Department to defer tax payments for people negatively impacted. At a hearing yesterday, the director of allergies and infectious diseases told lawmakers this outbreak will get worse.
How much worse we'll get will depend on our ability to do 2 things: to contain the influx in people who are infected coming from the outside, and the ability to contain and mitigate within our own country. Bottom line, it's going to get worse.
Because the World Health Organization has declared the coronavirus a pandemic, the president is asking Congress to now take legislative action to help with these relief efforts. John?
All right, so we need to touch on this, Anthony. Late last night, the Democrats unveiled their response to the coronavirus outbreak. So can you break down the key points to that?
Yeah, Democrats actually rushed to reach an agreement last night on this key legislative funding here. I'm going to break down that bill for you. Take a look, because they're asking to include free coronavirus testing. They're asking for paid emergency leave for workers enhanced in unemployment, insurance for workers who are laid off, additional benefits for those on food stamps, student meals, and programs for seniors, as well as more money to states overburdened by Medicaid costs. We know that the House will vote on this tomorrow. John?
There's so many moving parts about this. Anthony Costura live for us this morning. Now, the Lancaster County School District is taking precautions after a woman tested positive in the county. This would be the first confirmed case in the Channel 9 viewing area.
This morning, that woman is in isolation at the hospital. Reporter Aaron Edwards found out the district's new plan moving forward.
The Lancaster County School District sent out a memo to parents. It says the district has not been notified by DHEC that this case is related to any schools at this time. The district is also immediately suspending all field trips and limiting the amount of visitors and volunteers. Now, this all comes after DHEC announced a possible case here in Lancaster County. DHEC says a woman from Lancaster County has the coronavirus after her samples tested positive at DHEC's public health lab. The results still need to be confirmed by the CDC.
I heard about it in Kershaw area, but when it came to Lancaster, it's just like, wow.
DHEC says at this time, there's no evidence that she traveled out of the state or was in contact with anyone from other cases in South Carolina.
I'm very saddened to hear that.
The woman is now in isolation at a hospital, though it's unclear where. In their statement, state epidemiologist Dr. Linda Bell said, quote, "We're continuing to work with the CDC and our state and local partners. However, based on what's occurring in other states and countries, we expect community spread to grow." Dr. Bell goes on to say, "We understand residents will have concerns about this indication of community spread. However, I urge the public to remain calm and follow recommendations to prevent the spread of illness. And neighbors we spoke to are calm. Many say they're prepared.
No, I'm not worried.
Not really worried. I mean, if it happens, it happens. What can you do?
The district says it also plans to meet today to come up with a full plan, and school will continue to operate as normal. Back to you.
And we told you that school districts in our area, including Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools, Cabarrus County, Union County, they have all canceled field trips. And that has some families concerned about the hundreds of dollars that they're not sure they'll get back. Well, a travel agency working with Union County Schools told us that they have never had this problem before, but they are looking into partial refunds. Other families were frustrated about the districts not notifying them about the cancellations earlier. In a statement from Union County Schools, leaders expressed that this is a difficult situation.
After 11 years of a bull market and huge gains on Wall Street and your 401k, we are now officially in a bear market. That means stock market prices have fallen 20% or more from their peak, which was last month. Overnight, we monitored Wall Street futures. Take a look at this. Right now, the Dow is down almost 1,000 points in pre-market trading. The NASDAQ is down about 327. And we know you still have a lot of questions about this. We all have a lot of questions about this. And this story has been changing literally by the hour. This Friday night, 7 o'clock, we're going to get you some answers. Join us for an hour-long special coronavirus questions answered. It'll be live on Channel 9, TV 64, and WSOC Now. We do have